Alright, subscribers, both of you, listen up. I've got a Game Informer here. We're gonna do a little flip. This is issue 240 from April 2013. We got Thief on the cover. Pretty spectacular looking picture. Almost makes me want to play. I thought about Thief before, almost pulled the trigger. Read reviews and things, and then I ended up not. But who knows, maybe do it on one day. So this puppy is over 3 years old. Wow. Anyone can see tyranny. Marines advance to stop it. That's right. Hoo-ah. Some Lego Hulk action over here. Lego Hulk. Interesting. And what's this? Some kind of Too Human. X-Men Disney. So the Too Human game is proving to be too inhumane. Interesting. Question of the month. What's the most frustrating moment you've ever experienced in a video game? Anybody? The most frustrating moment you've ever experienced in a video game? I know what it is for me. I was playing, what's it called? Elder Scrolls, I think. Skyrim. Yeah. And thinking I knew where to go, only to find out I'd spent 20 minutes going along the edge of a mountain just to find it impassable, and just being completely frustrated and feeling like I wasted $50 because I just didn't get it. I know I'm probably doing something stupid, but whatever. It just didn't work for me. PS4. Never liked the buttons. PS4. I just triangle, square, circle, X always bothered me. Oh, hello. What's up, dude? You looking pretty creepy. Lifelike skin. PS4. That's cool. My diet, dude. About 4. Ooh. Bungie leaves Halo behind as it embraces its new destiny. Destiny. I didn't play Destiny. The kids did. They just thought it was cool at first, but they seemed to lose interest pretty fast. Says Destiny is coming to Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4, but made no mention of the next generation Xbox or PC. Well, we all know about that, don't we? Yes, we are quite behind here. Oh, Assassin's Creed teasing me again. iPhone 5. I've got a 6, and now the 7 is out. That's funny. Risky business. The mobile middle ground. Miss Explosion Man. Miss Explosion Man. The developer has released some of the weirdest, funniest, and most surprising titles of the last few years. After a mysterious announcement at E3 last year, that would be 2012, the team has been fleshing out its latest creation, Loco Cycle. The story of a sexy sentient motorcycle on a road trip of destruction and mayhem. Does it stand up to the studio's reputation for unusual and innovative ideas? My playthrough of an extended demo level left me confused, laughing, and curious to see more. Why haven't I heard about Comic Jumper, Gunstringer, or Split and Explosion Man? Talking motorcycle on a trip to a biker rally. A malfunctioning motorcycle belonging to an academy, an assassin academy. Interesting. Sounds pretty loco. Game agent. Jawbones. Jawbone up. Lifestyle tracking wristband. Why are they putting the jawbone in the game form? I don't get that at all. Flash. Yes. Wow, I don't recognize anything else. Justice there. Star Trek, but I didn't recognize it. Destroy all humanoids. I'm tired of looking at everyone like they're targets. I'm bored with a gun being my primary way of interacting with the world. And if I have to slit someone's throat from behind one more time, I think I'm going to scream. This is a senior associate editor, I guess, talking about he's getting he's got overkill on using guns and doing hand-to-hand combat, just constantly killing. So everywhere he goes, he sees people as targets. He wants something else in his game. Right. I love gaming. It's been my favorite hobby ever since I played the newly released Donkey Kong in an arcade, he says. As I've grown, the industry has grown as well. Games have steadily become more graphically impressive. Online multiplayer has given me a chance to reconnect with faraway friends, and once ignored facets like sound design have finally given the credit that they deserve. Been given. One thing hasn't changed, Jeff says. However, the industry's obsession with violence. Is it the industry's obsession or the fans' obsession? It's a free market, right? Supply and demand. The people play, they'll make. When they have a different idea, if it doesn't work, they don't do it. Quantic Dreams founder David Cage spent much of his presentation at the annual DICE event saying that it's time that games grow up. Grow up, games. You're too violent. You gotta stop with all that violence. Say it's never gonna get you anywhere in life. You're gonna be holding a hobo like me, just attacking everyone in sight, trying to steal their bread and their loose change. Stop with the violence. Okay, I kind of annoyed myself with that. Sorry if that annoyed you. Oh. What do you think? I got a word question. Bear with me. Where's my mouse? I need to answer this. Oh, snap. Sorry. Connect to the Office VPN. What domain do you use? Office VPN. Let's see. Connect to the Office. What domain do you use? Is that what he's looking for? Oh, no. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. Let's see. Credentials. Bear with me. You can just come with me to work. It's lunchtime, but I'm at my computer, so I don't ever leave work. But it's okay. I'm not gonna get in trouble for making a video because it's lunchtime. I am entitled to a break, you know. Just get off my back, okay? Thank you. I love you, both of you. Okay. Why doesn't it say? I'm looking for Charlotte. No. VPN. Charlotte VPN. Copy. Let's see. Let's do that. There's a question here. Why can't I put that picture in there? Oh well. Whatever. Okay. Where were we? Let's see. I think we were discussing. Oh yes. Destroying all humanoids. Grow up and all that. Okay. I agree with this sentiment, says Jeff. And I'm an advocate for games that shift away from Space Marines and walking cannons with crew cuts. Cage himself isn't immune to his own criticisms. The first showing of his upcoming game, Beyond Two Souls, featured telekinetic powers, a SWAT team, and a motorcycle chase. It's not to say the game won't be good. It just just doesn't seem like the serious, mature story that he wants developers to measure up to. Whenever the subject of gaming and violence is brought up, you can count on several tired counterpoints. First, defenders bring up ancient Rome and gladiator battles. We've always been infatuated with blood sport as entertainment, goes the argument. Then comes the obligatory, well, I play games and I haven't killed anyone. Line reasoning. My point isn't whether or not playing games contributes to real-world violence. Instead, I'm getting increasingly bored with the gaming industry's kill, kill, kill mentality. And I'd like to see games that expand the scope of what we have now. Okay, expand the scope. That's no problem. You want some alternatives. I think there are alternatives, and I think you're just not trying them because you don't hear that they're good. Journey was my 2012 Game of the Year pick. It is beautiful, and it tells an allegorical story that actually dredged up emotions while I was playing it. Oh, Journey. In 2012. Wow. Never heard of it. That goes my point. I suppose you could argue that your character's encounters with Journey's large, dragon-like beast were violent. He cut your scarf shorter with each hit. But that's a pretty big stretch. Yeah, I'd have to agree by the sound of it. As gaming becomes even more established, I'm a firm believer that developers need to mature as well. Publishers usually counter arguments about the lack of variety in AAA games by saying that those are the games that sell well. That's certainly true, but not because wide audiences are only interested in those games. Games that fulfill adolescent fantasies are indeed popular, but I believe that's because a large and lucrative segment of the population looks at Red Barrel Blaster 5 and simply dismisses console gaming outright. Games are arguably the most powerful way to tell a story. The medium's potential is also squandered with every game that uses punching as a substitute for storytelling, or headshots replacing humanity. Games don't need to be bloody murder fests that appeal to the lowest common denominator. I agree. People crave stories, and they get them from books, television, and movies, unless and until our storytellers in the gaming industry move out of their comfort zones and try to craft experiences that everyone can appreciate. We'll continue with the status quo. Perhaps that's all we deserve. Wah, cry me a river. Free to steal in a city of chains. Thief. Vertigo rock, vertigo rock. Yeah, that's vertigo rock there. Can I borrow yours? I think that's right. Okay. Anti-hero. I might have to try it after all. Any barbarian can steal from his enemies using force. Any assassin can kill a man and lose possessions. Any pickpocket can make a few bucks working a crowd. But the most prized valuables don't walk down city streets. It takes a true artist to ghost through a guarded fortress and walk away with its secret treasures. Fortunately, you are not a mere pickpocket. You are not a simple assassin. You are not a lowly barbarian. In Square Enix's upcoming reboot of a PC classic, you are a master thief. Reboot, yeah. I did get an old thief, and yeah, that's right. I got an old one, the old one, I guess. But it was already, too old for me to even start to be interested in it. If the graphics are just so fuzzy, I'm gonna have a hard time trying it. PC, PS4, and other next-gen consoles. Huh. Probably get a used an old PC copy, or maybe on sale, Steam, or what's the other one I use? I can't remember. Finding Focus. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but I don't know. If I'm gonna play this, maybe I should just stick with Assassin's Creed, go back to that. as you know, may know, I've been ripping out articles in here about Assassin's Creed for a while, gathering them together. I'll read through them all on my own time. Not planning to do that for a video, but you know, if you guys want, of course I can. So I'll just mark that. This is a reminder to come back and rip it out. Defiance, colliding worlds. Speaking of violence. Oh, Titanfall. I love Titanfall. I love it. I think it's so much better than Call of Duty or Halo. It has a lot of critics because, oh, you get in that big robot and you kill everybody. Yes, that's the point. Lay low, try to survive, get in your mech, and kill. I mean, I love it. I pre-ordered Titanfall 2, so we shall see if I like that as well. Oh, right, Defiance. I saw the commercials for that show, Sci-Fi Channel, I think. I didn't watch it. Well, shoot, I'm gonna have to check that out too. The show and the game. Plenty of science fiction and fantasy properties over the years have capitalized on the potential of drawing a fictional universe back and forth between mediums, books, movies, games, comics, and more. All play host to an ever-widening array of properties in search of that holy grail of true transmedia fan involvement. In pursuit of that goal, Trion Worlds and Sci-Fi are attempting something new. An integrated story that unfolds simultaneously in a video game and a TV show, and continues to adapt in tandem over the months and years that follow. What? In advance of Defiance's new show and game premiere in the coming weeks, I explored both projects. The two separate approaches to this new sci-fi fiction share more than a storyline. Both reveal themselves to be ambitious and entertaining in their own right, but the cross-pollination between them may spark a new way for the two entertainment mediums to inform one another. Well, that is just interesting. You guys probably already... Oh, it was an MMO. Is it still out there? Why didn't I hear about it? If it's an MMO, it's probably dead already. I don't know. Anybody play Defiance? Or watch Defiance? Let me know. Is it worth my time? I'm gonna rip that up too. I'm gonna read that all. Alright, Game and Parser. The Walking Dead, Night into Daycare. Telltale plays to its strengths in a reboot that's all childcare, all the time. Oscillating fan. When he's not keeping rooms cool, Oscillating Fan likes to blow off steam playing video games. His latest accomplishment was beating Lionhead's Connect game Fable: The Journey. We spoke to Fan about his experience with the game and got some tips. Wow. I guess that's a dig against Fable, huh? It's that easy. You play on the Connect, you can just move back and forth and beat it. We saw that you earned 1,000 gamer score playing this game. What achievement was the most challenging? Whooshing sound. Did you have any problems with Connect recognizing your inputs? Would you play another Connect-based Fable game? Slowly shakes head no. That's right. Oh, good. Darth Clark. For the correct opinions about about the video game industry. Follow G.I. Darth. Video games were once full of happiness and childlike wonder, but the industry has changed. If you're still living in a fairy tale world where gaming is a source of entertainment, it's time for you to grow up. Video games have a responsibility to reflect the world around them, and the world is serious. I'm sorry if you just want to have a good time and unwind by shooting monsters, but that isn't what video games are anymore. That's right, you tell him, Darth. You have to ask yourself, what does this game say about humanity and modern society? You don't think a game is about gender equality? Then you probably didn't go to college like I did. You don't think a game is racist? Then you obviously didn't notice that several characters have different skin colors. By relentlessly pushing these issues, I hope I can suffocate the outdated notion that playing video games is a fun hobby intended to be entertaining. Oh man. P.S. If you are a documentary filmmaker interested in chronicling my struggle as the lone trustworthy voice in game journalism, please contact me. I think I would watch that documentary about Darth Clark. Zynga rips off THQ's going out of business model. Oh, Microsoft next-gen home console has no disk drive, controller ports, or other gaming-related features. It's just a box. Oh, Netflix and Hulu fans will have plenty to love. Works with Bing, it's all voice activated. Pinterest, Flickster, Meetup, Pinterest, Cloud Storage, Pandora, Instagram, funny. Okay. Batman, Gotham 66. Oh. Look at Bruce. Wow. Dad Island. One ticket to paradise. American history according to Assassin's Creed. Think you know history? Think again. Assassin's Creed 3 revealed the real version of the iconic events surrounding the origins of America, and these trivia questions will test your knowledge of the truth. Who single-handedly threw all of the tea overboard at the Boston Tea Party? Connor, Achilles, or some Homestead loser? It was Connor. Who really took control of the horse during Paul Revere's famous ride? Connor, Paul Revere, or Lucy Stillman? It was Connor. The Battle of Bunker Hill would have been even worse for the colonials if not for whose intervention? Connor, trained soldiers, or martyrial strategists? Connor. Whose advice shaped an uncertain George Washington into a peerless leader? Connor, Rodrigo Borgia, or Charles Lee? Connor. Benjamin Franklin's famous almanacs would have been lost forever if they hadn't heroically been retrieved by whom? Or by who? Connor, A Kindly Chimney Sweep, or Reader's Digest? Connor. It's always Connor. Whoa, nasty. Naughty Dog. That's pretty veiny. They look like zombies and they're very veiny. Gross. Transformers Universe. What? That sounds fun. That sounds very fun. Had it good in the last few years. New toys, new TV show. Excellent games from High Moon Studios. Wait, am I still in? that's what there really is, a Transformer MMO, or did anybody play Transformers Universe? Interesting. TMNT 2. Oh, I thought this was like lightsabers or something. That's just Donatello or somebody. Yoshi Wii U. Working title. Yoshi's cool. Total War, Round 2. Command and Conquer. Step forward for RTS that not everyone was asking for. I did play one of the Command and Conquer games and liked it, but Electronic Arts stewardship of Command and Conquer has been a mixed bag. Excellent Command and Conquer 3, standing next to the disappointment of Command and Conquer 4. I don't even remember which one I played. Free to play online, no single player campaign. That was Command and Conquer Generals 2. Disappointing. Shin Megami Tensei. Band Fuse. Okay. Retrain your brain. Game of the month. Tomb Raider. Back in April 2013. Whole name? New series. Crisis 3. Wow, 3. Runner 2. Got a 9. Omerta got a 6. Antichamber got a 9. Lego City Undercover got an 8.5. Castlevania. Lords of Shadow. 8.5. Okay, all of the recommended games from April 2013. 9 and above, a PlayStation 3, Assassin's Creed 3, Borderlands 2, Darksiders 2, Dead Space 3, Devil May Cry, Far Cry 3, Mass Effect 3, Max Payne 3, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Ratchet and Clank Collection, Sly Cooper, Losing Time, Transformers, All of Cybertron, WWE 13, and XCOM Enemy Unknown. 360, Assassin's Creed. You know what? Forget it. Because you guys aren't playing PS3 and 360, are you? PC, they gave Diablo 3 a 9. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Mass Effect 3 got a 10 for the PC. I still haven't played Mass Effect, but I do have all the articles. Games on the iOS, they got 5 ratings. None of them are 9. Joe Danger Touch got an 8.25. That was the highest scoring one. Pitfall. Oh, it was so fun back on the Atari when I was a wee little lad. So much fun. During the Stone Age of console development, humans were rarely featured as video game protagonists. Gaming's all-stars were tanks, spaceships, and yellow ghost-eating circles. Of course, early video game consoles didn't have the horsepower to draw human-shaped avatars, but Pitfall creator David Crane dreamed of making a game that accurately represented an articulated person. This dream would not only drive Crane to create one of the most beloved Atari 2600 titles of all time, but light the creative spark that fueled an entirely new genre of game. Look at it. Look at the dude. I mean, you could tell it's a person. That was the best of the. That was the most human thing we had in the early 80s. Maybe mid 80s. early 80s, surely. And there's a whole article about why that was so amazing based on how Atari 2600 worked. Okay, the 30th anniversary Pitfall is 2012, so that means it's from 1982. So saying early 80s was correct. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right.